YouTube, Chrissy G here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful and blessed week thus far. Today, I just want to say to you, look in the direction you're going. Stop looking backwards. Stop looking back. Don't look back. I came upon this word probably about 2 weeks ago when trying to help my son walk down the stairs. For some reason, he has a habit of turning around and looking up the stairs. And I keep saying, look in the direction you're going, baby. Walk forward. Look forward because that's where you're going. Stop looking backward. And that kept replaying in my mind over and over again. Stop looking backward. Look forward. Look in the direction you are going. And it was confirmed even more so on Sunday when my pastor preached about the same message. Stop looking back. Don't look back. Go forward. So that is God's message for you guys. It's obviously a very important message and I need to get it out. I need to get it out and I need for you guys to listen. You're wasting your time focused on the past. You're wasting your time continuously looking back at the things, at the people, at the vices, at the dangers, at the negativity that you left behind. And you're so encumbered by it that you fail to continue to look forward in the direction you're going. And what happens when you're walking forward and you look back, but you're continuing to progress forward? You stumble. Sometimes you may fall. Sometimes you may run into blockades and obstacles because you're so focused on what's behind you that you're not focused on what's in front of you so that you can be prepared. Stop looking back. Look in the direction that you are going. God has brought you through those things in the past for a reason, but they're also in the past for a reason. Lesson learned, move on, and go forward. God is not trying to have you bury yourself with guilt and with anxiety and with regrets because of the things you may have done in the past and the encounters you may have had in the past and the people that you've allowed yourself to be attached to in the past. Those are the past. God has dissolved those relationships for a reason. God has allowed you to overcome those obstacles for a reason. God has given you deliverance and breakthrough in those areas in your life in which you were fettered to and that you were slaves to those vices, whether it be drinking, whether it be partying, whether it be just living a life of unbelief. God has broken the curse and He set you free from those things. So you don't need to continue to look back. You don't need to continue to remind yourself of the person you were. Why? Because God doesn't remember that person. So if you sit there and you're like, oh God, remember when I did this and remember when I, lied and cheated and didn't forgive myself and I wasn't the person that you called me to be. God is like, no, I don't recall. I don't remember that at all. Because when you are a new person in Christ and when God has cleaned the slate, He doesn't remember your past. He doesn't remember the struggle you had to go through. And He doesn't remember the mistakes and the sins and things that you did to get where you are today. No, He sees the person that is before Him now. And He's telling you, He's challenging you, He's calling you to move forward and look in the direction that you are going. Stop looking in the past. In the Bible, the pastor even brought up this story and it was in my head as well. There's a man called Lot. And Lot had a wife. And when Lot and his family were delivered from Sodom and Gomorrah, he said, don't look back. Flee, run, and don't look back. What did the wife do? She looked back and immediately turned into a pillar of salt. See, a lot of you guys are salty because you keep looking back. You keep focusing on your past and you keep focusing on the things that God has brought you through and brought you from. I don't know why. Do you think it was more fun? Do you think that life won't be the same as it was before? It might not be. Why? Because it's better. Because when you have an encounter with God, you cannot remain the same and you're not going to be worse off for it. So yes, life is going to change in the direction you're going. Life is going to look different. Life is going to feel different. And sometimes change is scary, yes, but it is also the most exhilarating thing that I've ever experienced. Why? Because change represents a newness, represents a rebirth, represents the excitement of things to come. Change is something that is good. It's not negative. It's not bad. So when God offers me an opportunity to walk through a door door of change? Am I going to turn around and look back at that door and say, man, I sure am going to miss that other side? No, I am embracing and I am moving forward and I am going full speed ahead in the direction that God is taking me, and I'm not looking back. Don't look back, ladies and gentlemen. Focus on the direction that you are moving into. Look where you're going and not where you've been, so that you can flourish, so that you can excel, and so that you can embrace all the newness that God has for you. Because I guarantee you, the vision needs your focus. It needs your determination. It needs you to look in the direction you're going and never look back. I love you guys. Have a blessed week.